set, ball at the 37.
Hard ball. 180.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Lions, first down.
Super.
First and 10 at the 25.
Putting the tight end in motion. Goff on first and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 13-point lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates snap for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Running right. Here's Mason. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. A give to Mason. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 14.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Tiger, Tiger. 180. Value 3. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 20 at the 27-yard line.
Cut. 20. What's that?
Trying again, following the set. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. He spins right by him. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Lion.
Go, come on. 180.
First and 10
From the gun, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
Super 66. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Timeout
Let it
taken by
ride,
the
bro.
offense.
Let
Their
it
second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Bro's lying.
A little outside their comfort zone and trying field goal. So instead, they're going for this on fourth down.
Look at who I'm
Now go
guarding
for
over
it,
there.
Goff.
Not him.
It's in beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34.
Oh, you have one more timeout.
Now
I
the
mean, you have
offense gonna take
no
its
more
third and
timeouts.
final
You have
timeout.
no more.
And that's all they've got.
I have
for
two.
what little remains of this half.
14.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff.
Oh, I almost caught that. Did you see
10
that?
seconds left.
He died for it before I missed it.
So that brings up
Hey.
second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Miss.
Has the
Miss.
direction, but not the distance. It falls just short.
He
And it stays a
missed.
one-possession game
He
at 7
missed.
points.
He missed. He
You know,
missed.
we get on that field
You
in
missed.
game, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally
Big a play,
different
bro.
animal.
Big a
That was
play.
definitely on
Big a
line.
play.
Just
Big a play.
didn't quite get all
Big a
of
play.
it. It's going to
Bow,
wind
bow.
up just a few
Bow,
feet
bow.
short.
Bow, bow. Bow,
Looking to
bow.
throw. Boy, put some heat on this deep ball.
No.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
No.
And the Lions are stopped on
Doesn't
that
matter.
return. So that interception is going to be the final play of
I
this
know.
opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be
What
back with
football?
more of the NFL on EA Sports.
My mic isn't on. Oh, yes, it is.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Off to the air now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10. Goff. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football back with great field position there at the 36. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Dump off, caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Dumped off to his running back. Has room into the secondary. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
One after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 15 at the 41-yard line.
Done. 180. What's that?
Another try following the sack. Caught, nice gain left side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
80.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Goff. That's to Laporta again. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Back now, pressure on its way. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did.
how do you make them go into kicking? You can just tell them. Okay, so I clicked on it. Now what? I'm in wide receiver. Do I go over to kicking? What? What's this? What is this? Oh, this one. Okay, I'm right here. Where's kicking?
It's second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 4. Rolling left, buying some time. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Finds his target, Mason. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Let's see what they went with on third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
4 down.
Another one begins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Hard ball.
He's back to throw. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps them on schedule and didn't go backwards.
We go tonight.
A motion a tight end left.
Black 20.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. The 30. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th.
Minnesota.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Vikings.
Setting up to pass. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Hut.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Four now.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Go.
Looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You never, ever miss an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
12. 180. Hut.
Here he is to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and
They
inches.
look to throw it.
At the Lions' 28-yard line.
Buying some time left. He takes it himself. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run. Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion.
And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment.
Greatest comeback in history.
Point now. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock. And independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. And 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
5. What's that?
Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jeff Okuda with the INT. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road.
No.
And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort.